Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today in the Open Great League. So the Open Great League as well as the Halloween Cup for the Ultra League are beginning. I'm curious, I've asked you this before, but which cup are you playing? Let me know. Are you going to be continuing with the Open Great League or the Ultra League Halloween Cup? For me, it's going to be the Ultra League Halloween Cup. I'm excited for it. As I've mentioned multiple times, I think it's a great thing that they're doing themed cups for the Ultra League, at least in my opinion. But for this showcase, we are looking at a triple shadow team with my favorite Pokemon, or one of them, Charizard. My favorite Pokemon is Charmander, but Charizard, one of my favorites. But let's see what we got going on for us right now in these battles. So right now, we do see a Bone Club going into this Wigglytuff. So not a bad matchup, honestly. Yeah, I mean, because this is a Shadow, you're doing a lot of damage. They're also doing a lot with Charm, to be fair, right? So we're going to be seeing this Bone Club. And this is going to not be enough to KO one more fire spin. We'll pick up the knockout. Very nice. This is a double fire team, by the way, if you didn't realize that. But it is. Snorlax double fire. We're going to see a Bone Club come out. And this Bone Club is going to pick up the shield. They're not able to count it down before another Bone Club comes out. Huge there because, I mean, this is a Ghost type. It's double resisting counter. So they actually double shield it. You'll love to see it. Charizard coming out with that wing attack. Super effective damage towards the Machamp. You do have to shield because the Rock Slide would KO. So, you have to. Could this be another Rock Slide? Probably. It probably is. It is another Rock Slide. Okay, so now Charizard going to be able to wing attack all the way down and take that game. And that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers, of course. So let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Snorlax into Universe Stunfisk. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to get hit with like the attacks with the Pokemon in the back, so you just definitely stay in here. They're going to be able to throw an attack right now. It's going to be a discharge. Snorlax able to take that. Snorlax is so thick. But Glorious Stunfisk is pretty thick itself. We're going to see this Body Slam come out. See how much damage this does. Okay. They're going to be able to throw an attack. Snorlax can survive it. So yeah, going to let it go. And Snorlax is going to be able to take that discharge. And we do see a little bit of an overfarm. They could probably shield this and farm down if they want to. We'll see what they decide to do. They might do that. Yeah, they do. That's what they're doing. So, oh, no, it's not. They're not able to farm down. Oh, my gosh, they're not able to farm down. They thought they could farm down as well. So now that is a great situation for our trainer right now, right? So Charizard can come in. Super effective damage, wing attacks. They're going to be able to throw an attack. Charizard is going to go ahead and commit this shield. And it's going to be a Shadow Ball. And they're going to be able to go for this Walrein or switch into the Walrein. Blast Burn is coming out. This is neutral. This does so much damage. I mean, come on. They definitely shield. They have to respect that. In comes the Alolan Malwak. And the opponent is going to concede that. And that's going to be a beautiful game. Very well played to both trainers. We are moving on. Snorlax into Stunfisk. Okay, I mean, you do have the superpowers. This is not the worst matchup in the world. Of course, do you throw the superpower? Do you throw the bait? I don't know. I mean, it could go either way if you anticipate a shield or not. So, Stunfisk is throwing the Earthquake. Wow, that does so much damage. They actually switch out the Medicham. Out comes Alolan Malwak. So this is great for the Alolan Malwak. They do get off an attack. Did they really charge up for Psychic? I feel like it was too short. Yeah, it's just Power Punch. So now you can overfarm knowing that they're not going to get to a Psychic soon. And now you can go throw the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is going to be enough to KO. So very nice. It does KO. And they bring in the Stunfisk. Going to go ahead and go for the Bone Club. And this Bone Club is going to connect. They're going to be able to throw an attack. We do see a shield from this Alolan Malwak right now. Rock Slide probably would have KO'd. Come on, one more. Able to get it down. You love to see it. And in comes Gramble. Gramble is a Charm user, so the two fire types are resisting Charm, which is incredible. They do shield it because of how frail this Gramble is. Gonna go ahead and go for another Bone Club. Will they shield this Bone Club, or will they let this one go? They do let that one go, recognizing it is a Bone Club. But Charizard is gonna be able to just wing attack all the way down. It could safely shield this attack, and you could wing attack all the way down. That is going to be a good game. Very well played to both trainers. So able to win that one. And we're going to go ahead and move into the next battle. This is going to be Snorlax into Altaria. Okay. Okay, I mean, this is kind of neutral, right? I mean, you can definitely stay in here. You definitely want to stay in here because the backlight doesn't really like Altaria too much. I guess Charizard can handle it with the Dragon Claw, but we're going to see this Body Slam come in. And they're going to be able to throw an attack right now. And it's going to be a Sky Attack for sure. Yep, Sky Attack. Okay. So really wants to get to this. Able to get to it. That is incredible. So this Body Slam is going to not connect because they do shield it. Now we do see a switch into the Charizard. I mean, you have to go and get out of that Snorlax because they would have been able to farm down. We're going to see a shield from the Shadow Shadow Charizard. Oh, Lantern. Ooh, that is not good. But we're going to see a Dragon Claw come out, neutral damage. It's still not going to do too much. Lantern is a pretty tanky boy. Or girl, right? So they're going to be able to throw an attack. It's super effective. It's easily going to KO the Charizard. Both of the charge moves super effective. Marowak coming in. This is not good. Yeah, I see no way to win this. Definitely don't like the fire types. Do not like the water types. Gonna go ahead and go for the Bone Club. It's not gonna KO. Plus they still have a shield. They let that go as well. And they get off an attack. It's going to be a Surf, obviously. A Surf is super effective. And it almost KOs it. Out comes the Snorlax. They bring in Altaria. This is going to be a loss. But, you know, I respect it for staying in there, trying to fight it out. Marowak is going to be able to throw this attack right now. And, okay, going to be able to KO that, but in comes the Lantern. And they still had a fully healthy Pokemon in the back. We're moving on to the next battle. Snorlax into Umbreon. Okay. The Elixir resisted, which is like the unfortunate part. You do have superpower here. We'll see how this plays out. I mean, you have to stay in. You can't if you go into Charizard and they switch out. You don't want the Umbreon onto that Marowak at all. You have to stay. This is not terrible, but we'll see if they shield. Gonna go ahead and go for the superpower. The only issue with superpower is you debuff yourself. So even though they didn't shield, you still debuff yourself. Now we do see a switch afterwards, actually, and they're still staying in, throwing an attack. So Charizard's gonna go ahead and take this. Foul play, okay. Does a lot. They do switch out into Hypno. A little Mao, I kind of would have liked that actually with the Shadow Bone. But we're going to see a Dragon Claw. Expecting a shield. They don't shield. We're going to see another Dragon Claw. I don't think they're going to shield these attacks. And they do not shield that. Charizard does go down. Out comes the Alolan Marowak. You'd love to see a farm down here, but again, you don't know if they have Shadow Ball, right? They might have Shadow Ball, which would KO, and they do have Shadow Ball, so it makes sense. So good shield there. Can you farm down? I don't know if the Hypno can get to an attack. It cannot, so Hypno goes down. So in comes Umbreon. Umbreon will be hit with this Bone Club. It's not going to KO. They actually still shield it, and they throw an attack. So Marowak is going to go ahead and shield and switch out into Snorlax. It looks like they wanted to switch out. No, they stayed in to throw another Bone Club. Maybe switch out after this Bone Club. We'll see what happens. And now we do see switch. Yep, Snorlax able to go for this. Body Slam. This is going to KO the Umbreon, and we'll see what's in the back. Hopefully the Alolan Marowak has play. Actually, didn't KO. It actually does have a lot of play. The only thing is, what if they farm up a lot of energy with that Venusaur and they could just KO the Alolan Marowak, right? I think they're not going to farm down. I think they had to go for the farm down because I don't know that they can get to another Frenzy Plant. I think the opponent had to go for that farm down. Can they get to another Frenzy Plant? They can. Ooh, they can. I'm sure this KOs, honestly. I'm sure this KOs. It does, yeah. Good game. It was actually close. I mean, that Venusaur in the bag. Yo. Good game, good game. Moving on, let's see how the next game goes. Snorlax into Swampert. Well, this is good because the backline doesn't have to see Swampert. So this is really good for that reason alone, right? So they're going to be able to go for an attack right now. Snorlax is just going to go ahead and eat it. It's going to be a Hydro Cannon. No problem. Another one would be a problem, though. So I'm going to go ahead and throw before they get to another one. And this is going to connect. You could shield and farm down, or you could let it go and farm down with one of your fire types. Gonna let it go and probably farm down with Charizard, yeah, because the wing attacks are gonna be able to farm down before they get to another Hydro Cannon. And in comes Galarian Stunfisk, and we're gonna see a Blast Burn. This Blast Burn is super effective, and they do go ahead and shield it. So good shield by the opponent, but kind of like you're double weak to the Rock Slide, so you have to shield this. Unfortunately, wing attack is resisted, right? They're gonna be able to outpace. Charizard is gonna go ahead and shield this, and we're gonna see Blast Burn. No, we're gonna see a catch. Okay, able to catch it. This is the only thing is this is still super effective. So I may have been tempted to get the final shield with Charizard and then switch out. Oh, they actually bring in. Oh, they bring in the Trevenant. You do a lot of damage to it. You know what you need to do? Wing attack down this Trevenant if you can. Okay, not gonna wing attack it, get down. Gonna go for the Dragon Claw. Undercharge. I do like that undercharge. You know what? If you went for the wing attack down, they would have gotten to a Shadow Ball. So you really couldn't have done it. So I do like that undercharge. That doesn't KO, and it's not like they can farm you down with Mud Shot. I hope not, at least. So we're gonna see a Blast Burn come out, and they're gonna call it, and that is gonna be a good game. Woo! They called the Dragon Claw. That was a crazy game. If they shielded that, could Charizard have made it to another Blast Burn? I'm actually not sure. It would have been close. Okay, picking up a Swampert lead, good, because again, backline gets to avoid it. That's what you love to see. Snorlax is going to be able to throw this Body Slam right now. Nice neutral damage. They actually go ahead and shield it. That's fine. You could take one Hydro Cannon as we've seen previously. Still going to go ahead and shield it. Maybe afraid of the Earthquake, but that's fine. I guess he would have had to shield one. You probably let one go, shield one. Unless we want to shield this one as well. Actually, going to shield that. That is the Earthquake, so that is a good shield. And we're going to see this Body Slam come out. That was a really good shield there. That was worth the shield for sure. We do see the shield there. And okay, do they have another Earthquake? I don't know. If it's a Hydro, it doesn't KO. But if they have the Earthquake, I wonder if it KOs. I mean, it probably would have. Skarmory coming in. You want to get to this Blast Burn first. Able to get to the Blast Burn before they get off an attack, which is huge. So this should easily KO the Skarmory, as it does no problem. Oh, Walrein coming in. Okay, going for the Dragon Claw. I mean, there's no way you could make it to the Blast Burn unless if they tried an Overfarm or something. Which they're going to Overfarm now. And this is going to KO the Charizard. That's fine. I think this game is looking pretty good here. It's going to KO the Charizard. Swampert is still there, but I don't think it matters too much. I mean, the Earthquake is going to do a lot, though. How much does the Earthquake do? I don't think it KOs. Oh my gosh, it does KO. Oh my god, it did KO. It did KO, but can Snorlax pull this off? Does Snorlax have two Body Slams? This Body Slam will KO. It needs another Body Slam. Oh, it doesn't have it. It doesn't have it. Oh my gosh, I got so into that game. Good game. Good game. Let's move on to the next one. Snorlax into Galarian Stunfisk. We are approaching, by the way, we are approaching 2,200 subscribers on YouTube. And if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Should have mentioned it in the beginning of the video. YouTube actually tells me about 50% of you who watch the videos are not subscribed. So we could change that. We could change it right now. We can gain a lot of subscribers, and I would really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, if you could subscribe, it would mean a lot to me. Should have mentioned that at the beginning of the video. I guess I will, moving on, as long as I remember. But thank you so much for all those that do watch the content and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Charizard is going to go ahead and shield this Acrobatics. Good shield there, and we're going to see an Overfarm going for the Dragon Claw. Now, if they don't shield this, doesn't KO, and they don't shield, but can you wing attack down? Not before they get to another attack, which is unfortunate. Oh, it just KOs it. Wow, yeah, Charizard is really frail in the Great League, especially, I mean, in general, but especially a Shadow version. But we're going to see this Super Power come out. This is going to KO the Galarian Stunfisk. Actually, no, it's not. Never mind. But they do switch out into Runeric. Ooh. Runerikus. Not looking too hot here. Well, if you shield, if this is a Shadow Ball, it is a Shadow Ball. That's good. Can you get the Bone Club? No, going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Bone of your. Going to go ahead, go for the Shadow Bone. They do shield it. Good shield. Can't get to another one, but I think this is only a Sand Tomb. Will Sand Tomb KO? It's super effective. No, it's a Shadow Ball. So baiting there would have won the game, but at the end of the day, I mean, that happened to me earlier where I didn't bait, and they didn't shield. So like, you never know, right? You never know. I mean, they could have called that bait. So I don't think it was a bad play, but you know, sometimes it's a 50-50, right? Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Snorlax into Swampert. Looks like the opponent is, looked like they lagged a little bit in the beginning. That's unfortunate. They actually concede because of that lag. That happened to me actually yesterday, where I lagged in the beginning. I didn't back out right away, but I did end up losing. It was a close game though. Okay, Swampert. That's a Sableye, not a Swampert. So we're going to see straight Dragon Claws right now. I want to say this is the last battle too. Could be wrong, but I think it is. So Charizard will be hit with this Foul Play and will KO, so we're going to see a shield right now. Yep, gonna be that foul play. And they're gonna be able to go for another one. So Charizard is gonna go ahead and shield it. And yep, gonna be that foul play, makes sense. So we do see this Dragon Claw. And gonna undercharge it, so maybe you could farm down. Maybe it won't KO. It doesn't KO, one more. Okay, one more. Wing attack, able to get more energy, I like it. Going for the Blast Burn, yeah, I mean, Blast Burn is single resisted. Dragon Claw is double resisted. Blast Burn is definitely the way to go. And actually does a pretty good amount of damage. I mean, that's not bad to in a zoom out, you know? So you gotta bring in the Snorlax here, and Snorlax is coming in. And we do see the Body Slam coming out from the Shadow Snorlax. And this is going to connect. Yes, it is. They do get, that was a CMP tire, so it looked like. So a zoom out is gonna go ahead and go for a Hydro Pump. They do have Hydro Pump. I've been seeing more and more Hydro Pumps on the zoom out lately, to be honest. Oh, Trevenant. The problem is they can shield this and get to an attack. Oh my gosh, they're continuing to overfarm. They would definitely add an attack, but they're continuing to overfarm, I guess, which is what they need to go for. Oh, they're out of shields. Okay, they're out of shields. For some reason, I thought they had one more shield. They did not. Snorlax is coming in. Oh my gosh, barely able to get off the Body Slam. That may have been a CMP tie. Anyway, that will be it for this one. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.